guys. I'll bring and bring in another. Sorry, guys. I got a knock on my door. But yeah, bringing back to what I was about to say. Today I'm bringing back story time. Now, today's story is about something that happened today, actually. This is quite funny. So, today, my school day wasn't going too well. Or at least it was freaking hilarious, though. Alright, so, we're in science class. And, we're studying the human anatomy. And, was so bored. And I was literally bored to death. So, me knowing myself, I decided to do the stupidest thing ever in class. Read a book under the table. It was quite a dumb idea, because this teacher gets mad for everything. And he didn't notice. This was going on for the whole class period. We were like, our class is like, so our science class is like right before lunchtime. And, we were about to go to lunch, bathroom and lunch. And instead of me, waiting for lunch so that I can actually have fun and talk with my friends. Oh, I have no friends. I'm kidding, I have friends. Instead of me, waiting, being patient, I decided to read a book in his class. Why? But yeah, he's giving class, talking about human anatomy, all that bull. And yeah, I decide to read a book. Great decision, isn't it? I read a book and I get in trouble. I mean, you gotta admit, I decided to go all thug, I'm kidding, no, I just decided to read a book, because why not, And, quite frankly, I'm glad I did so, because I feel like I would have died in his class of boredom if I had not read that book. Now, it was an Assassin's Creed book, because, he was giving class, and I'm kind of into history, There's nothing wrong with a little history. And, I decided to read an Assassin's Creed book under the table. The novels. They're novels of the games. And I just why? Why? When I could have just waited till I got home and played the game. One where I can interact with the characters. No, I just had to read the novel in this class. The novel is actually quite interesting. But, that's not really the point. I was actually quite entertained reading it, I didn't notice anything that was going on in the class. I was completely involved in the book at the moment. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm glad I was. That way I wouldn't have to be bored to death. So I was just, completely into the book at the moment. Not worrying at all about anything else. Just that at the moment. And yeah. And, the funny thing is, so, he doesn't notice, right? Until last minute, not last minute, 5 minutes before class, he sees me and he thinks I'm slouching and resting my head on the table. He's like, "Sit up, sir." And me trying to hide the book, pushing it in by moving my chair and trying to push it in, inside my desk. No. He's like, he notices. He's like, "There's something on his lap. Let me see." And he goes and he's like, "What do you have in your lap? Give me the book." And he grabs it and shows it in front of the whole class. And he's like, "So this is more important than my class, isn't it?" And I tell him, "Yeah, apparently, because why else would I be reading it if it wasn't more important than your class?" And he just gets so mad. He takes the book from me, and then he says, and then he's like, and then he just says, "You're gonna pay attention in class. This is why you're not getting A's on your tests on human anatomy." And I was like, "Not really. Either way, I never pay attention because I get bored to death." And then just that happens, because that normally happens. I'm kidding. And he takes the book, and then I'm like, so then the class is over, and we're about to go to lunch, and I tell him, "May I please have my book back?" And he says, "No, because you don't respect my class." And I was like, all right then. If after lunch, may I after your class is over, after lunch, may I please have my book back? And he's like, maybe. And I was like, what's that supposed to mean? He's like, it means maybe. So be patient. I was like, okay. And yeah, I mean, it worked in the sense where I got my book in the end. But he freaking took the book, and it was kind of funny because everyone just looked like when he grabbed the book out of my hands, like I was so mad and infuriated, and the whole class just looks at me. And I thought it was hilarious at the moment too, because I wanted to laugh, and I looked back at my friend Andrew, who sits behind me, and I just started laughing, and he just smirks, and he's like, "You finally were caught," and I was like, "Yep," because this isn't the first time. I've done this many times in human anatomy class, and quite frankly, I'm planning on doing that again. I don't know why. I find that class so boring, and I don't know. I'm quite fond of reading. I like books a lot. Go ahead, make fun of me. I like books. I do like games more though. I don't know, I just get to interact with the games more than I can with a book. Either way, it's quite fun. Reading. It depends what book. But yeah, that was literally what happened today. Oh no, and that's not it. So after that, after lunch and after his class, we have 4th and 5th period, which are reading, and we have 2 teachers in reading, one for writing and one for reading, because our last 2 periods are writing and reading, and our writing teacher and our reading teacher are talking, right? And then, because it's in the same classroom, and then she just tells, and they start talking, and then the teacher just moans out of nowhere, super loud, and everything is quiet. She's like, "Oh my god!" And they start giggling, and everyone starts laughing and just looking at them. Everyone was disturbed at the same time. I was disturbed, but at the same time laughing, and I mean, it's a short one because there was not really much to it. They just had that happened, and it was quite hilarious. And yeah, that was my day today. So hope you guys had a good day.